podcasts out there, Shockwaves and Monster Kid Radio and Damn Dirty Geeks, and one of the best and one of the most durable and one of the funniest and smartest. Is the B-Movie Cast.
Spawned by the continuing decline and fall of society as we know it, and created on the second floor spare bedroom studio in the Piedmont of South Carolina, podcasting on a shoestring budget and changing the world one freak at a time. It's the B-Movie Cast with your host, Vince Rotolo.
From coast to coast and worldwide via the internet, this is the B-Movie Cast, the podcast of unusual film and television. Hello everybody, and welcome to the cast. I hope everybody's good out there. We're good down here today. Real quick, for new listeners who might have just stumbled across us, the B-Movie Cast, the podcast, we talk about all things B-movie and cult movie related. We talk about sci-fi, exploitation, horror, teen delinquent, mystery, film noir, sword and sandal, kung fu, biker, vintage TV, foreign films, Mondo movies, psychotronic movies. We cover a lot of ground here at the B-Movie Cast. We also try to cover a little bit about the exposed books, magazines, and all things related to the genre. So with all that said, I'm going to take a short break, play some clips, get the guys on the line here so you guys have time to go grab your beers and TV dinners, and come on back for this week's podcast.
Hi, this is Lance Henderson. Tim Thomas is unavailable.
Unavailable right now.
Yeah. Hi, you're listening to Lance Henderson on...
You say, hi, this is Lance Henderson, then whatever you want to say, and then say, you're listening to me, because at the end.
Hi, this is Lance Henderson, and you're listening to B-Movie Cast. No?
Yeah, that's it. That's it at thebmoviecast.com. Or, yeah, that's it .com, what am I saying? Just the B-Movie-Cast, yeah.
Hi, this is Lance Henderson. Tim Thomas is unavailable. We're both from Being Made, the head of Lance Big Made.
That was good, though. No, you did right.
Hi, this is Lance Henderson. Tim Thomas is unavailable right now. We're both from Bring Me the Head of Lance Henderson. You're listening to it on
B-Movie Cast.
B-Movie Cast?
Yeah, B-Movie Cast. It's like a podcast, but it's a B-Movie Cast.
Hi, this is Lance Henderson, and you're listening on
Vince's professionalism and just ease of the medium just shows in that little clip. And he also, unfortunately, passed away. But we're really happy to be inducting him into the Monster Kid Hall of Fame. We have here his wife, Mary, and Nick Brown, who also is on. So, Mary Rotolo.
Okay, I'm going to try to do this without crying, but okay. All bets are off. I want to thank everybody for voting. Vince would have been so thrilled to be here. This is for you, Vince. I know you're watching right now. He created the B-Movie Cast because he loved the movies. He loved the monster movies. He went into nuclear power as a profession because he liked radioactive ants, and he was passionate, and he was creative, and he was tech savvy enough, and he wanted to reach out to all the people that, like you said, the industry, no one appreciates it. And there are people out there that want to talk about it and want to be a part of it. So he created the podcast to reach out to people, just a small little podcast. And it's gone worldwide. And we've made friends all over the place. And we have a B-Movie family now. And he got to meet some of his heroes. Once when we were in London, Mark Boston surprised us and walked us down the street, and Ray Harryhausen opened the door and invited us in, and we got to talk to him for a couple hours one afternoon. And I think that was the biggest thrill of Vince's life. And okay, I've been together with him for 48 years, and Ray Harryhausen was the biggest thrill of his life. Yeah. But he got to meet him and talk to him, but we were both so amazed because it was a surprise. Mark hadn't told us about it. So we stood there like with our mouths open, sitting on Ray's couch. And Ray felt so bad for us. I think he just started telling us these stories about, you know, the one on the bus when he was doing ballet Wanji. Okay. And he was going out to location shoot. It was a small local bus, you know, local farmers and stuff are on the bus. He's on this hot, sweaty bus, and he's sitting there, and like the farmers and stuff had crates of chickens in the things above his head, and one of the chickens peed on his head. And he said to this day, when we were talking to him, that's why he was bald, because a damn chicken peed on his head when he was going on a location to Valley. Just those kind of things that happened to us because of the B-movie cast in these movies. It was just wonderful, and I thank everybody for voting for him, and I wish he was here to accept it, but thank you so much. I really appreciate this. And this is the big jokester on the show. This is Nick Brown from Kentucky.
Hi, folks. I'm Nick Brown. I was the co-host, well, I still am the co-host of the B-Movie Cast. It is still, it continues in Vince's honor, not quite as frequently. We were recording it once a week for 9.5 years, and we're still going on, but over 1 million and 1.2 million downloads, 374 episodes with Vince, about 10 cents. It's been a very important part of my life and a very great opportunity. Vince brought me in because of my interest in B movies and genre cinema, and he was a great guy. And the funny thing is, I didn't meet him in person until the Monster Bash in 2011. No, 12. We had been co-hosting together for 4 years and had never seen each other other than pictures. And I didn't even recognize him at the event, but I recognized his voice. So, Vince, this one's for you, and we appreciate you, buddy, wherever you are. Oh, bmoviecast.com. Check it out.
Well, we're really honored that you're both here, and I'm sure Vince would love the fact that his wife said through a microphone, Valley of Wanji. That's the gold cup.